Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
No matter what nobody say, man, Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio, 7 p.m. Eastern, late night. What is it? Tuesday night, spontaneous show. What's going on? It's me, Nestor Gibbs, alongside Francis the Praying Mantis. What up, man? We talking some welterweight action. I know all the hardcores are really high on Jaron Ennis. So he's got a good opponent. It's breaking news, and Ed Levine told us that he was going to be sanctioned in a juicy fight. And I got an email from Ed and the IBO who have sanctioned Jaron Ennis versus Chris Van Heerden for the IBO Welterweight title. What you got to say, Francis? What you got to say?
What's up to everybody out there, man? First of all, we got to thank the man upstairs for another one. Without him, none of this would be possible. Second of all, listen, this is big for Boots. I mean, Chris has had some pretty good opponents, and big on Ed Levine trying to get this fight going. The whole Jaron team for, making this step. Good opponent for him to have on the resume in his steps going forward. Somebody asked the questions, actually, after Spence and Crawford, Danny, Sean, and Keith leave the division, what's next for the welterweight division? And it starts right here with Jaron Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, and the others coming up. So
White Boy in Texas, Amarillo, shout out. He said, I'm the king troll of titles, but the truth is, isn't everybody talking, or rather, isn't Jaron doing interviews saying that he could beat Crawford and Spence right now? And isn't this the way to prove it? Isn't Van Heerden a common opponent with Earl Spence?
Nah, that was Brandon Maurice that said that, but go ahead.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Whoever's saying it, the truth is, y'all been hyping up Ennis. Now he's in there with a real welterweight who doesn't get knocked out easy, and you got to be the goods to knock him out. And this guy was signed to Top Rank. They never gave him a Crawford shot. How many times did he think he was getting a Crawford shot? They never gave it to him. That's because he's pretty tough. He's pretty tough, and, we got to see, can Ennis get the stoppage? Because the only one to stop him is Earl Spence Jr., the truth. Other than that, what? Well, you got something to say? What?
No, you're good. You're good.
What?
You're good.
Yeah, because there's only one man to stop him, and his name is the truth. And if you're running around here saying you could beat Earl right now, you could beat Crawford right now, well, then you should stop Van Heerden right now.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
But we all know, man, people think they above other people's levels, and then they get in there and they fight a little bit tighter, man. We can't be on the outside looking in. You got to get in that ring and swing. And that's when you find out what really could be done. But I like this opponent. Now, obviously, since the Spence loss, you know, Van Heerden hasn't gotten any big name. The biggest name is Stephen Claggett from the Canada. You know, other than that, it's just been, you know, names that keep him busy.
Yeah.
This is the
Literally.
first name. Yeah, this is the first name since the Earl Spence fight. But he's been training his ass off. You know, he's still with Peter Kahn, the manager. He's in Florida training with Xander Yaez. You know, he gets training and sparring with Amir Iman. This is an interesting matchup. This is a perfect matchup for me. Like, I'm going to give Ennis massive credit if he beats this with flying colors. I think that Van Heerden is the perfect opponent to let us know exactly what we need to know. He's not Juan Carlos Abregu. He's not Eye Above that we never heard of. This is a good opponent to let us know where exactly Ennis is at, who at the moment is 23 years old. Van Heerden is 33. So before you start saying he's old, remember that Earl is 30, Canelo is 30, Charlo is 30, Bud is 33. So let's just not take it too far.
This is a great step-up fight for Jaron Ennis. I mean, the last fight he had, fortunately, he fought somebody coming out of incarceration. And, you know, he put on a performance everybody expect. Put on a show everybody expect. Jaron Ennis is obviously the next talent, and this is the next steps in that process. Chris Van Heerden is a great opponent, man. I agree 100%. This is the test. This is like that Leonard Bundu for Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. This is the type of fight that I see it like for him to.
Actually, I think he's more dangerous than Bundu. Bundu was like safety minded first. I think this guy reminds me of like Diego Chavez when Thurman fought him. That's what this could be for Ennis. You know, is he gonna pass it with flying colors like Thurman, or will he have some hiccups like a Brandon Rios? And even a Timothy Bradley had a little bit of a tight fight with Diego Chavez.
So it's important for us to see whether or not, you know what I mean, he can pass the test so that he can get those fights that he's been clamoring for, those fights that he's been calling for. They don't want to fight me. They don't want to sign. Well, you haven't proved anything. Well, this is your chance right now to step up, announce your name, announce yourself, you know what I'm saying, to the division, because clearly they're not hearing you because you're so far down. Mm-hmm. So you got to rise your voice with this performance.
This is it because it's a common opponent with Earl. If this was just some other welterweight, this is a common opponent with Earl. So he's got to rise to the occasion if he wants, you know, his fandom who are hyping him up.
Heavy.
You know, you got Intrigue saying that he beats Virgil Ortiz right now. You got Ennis himself saying that he beats Crawford and Spence right now. So to continue that hype, to live up to that hype, you stop Van Heerden. You have to stop Van Heerden.
And you have to do it impressively too. And it's tough to put that type of pressure on the young man to say he gotta do this in order to prove himself. But I guess that's what happens when everybody starts to scream loud and shout loud about your name, about, you know what I'm saying, the type of talent you are. We expect nothing but sensational performances. So it's a tough spot for him to be in.
Steve in Chicago saying that this doesn't guarantee anything. I don't know what he means by that. It doesn't guarantee that he gets a shot at Crawford or Spence, but it definitely guarantees us. It tells us. It tells us where he's at and can he beat, you know, a Crawford or a Spence? Is it worth a Crawford or a Spence looking at this guy who's so beneath them in terms of rankings and title shots and popularity and namesake, you know? So I think it does tells us a lot. I think it does guarantee him positioning and ranking. It's an IBO title. Let's not forget, Thulani Minge got the Sebastian Formella shot. Formella got the Minge shot. Then he turned around, turned that into a Porter shot, and then he turned that into a Conor Ben shot. So IBO about to open the door for Jaron Ennis, and depending on the performance, yeah, he could find himself in another big fight. For real.
For real, yeah, definitely.
Now, on BoxRec, Van Heerden is number 28 in the world. Definitely not up there with the 1s and 2s of Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Nope.
But he's been in the ring with Earl Spence, and that's another reason why I love this fight. It's gonna tell us something. Now, in terms of Van Heerden, he's ranked number, I believe,
28.
28?
Yeah.
Right under Rashidi Ellis. So, again, you see how great of a fight this is? Like, right under Rashidi Ellis fight. Rashidi Ellis is a hyped-up welterweight, So, for Ennis, this is perfect. And Ennis is number 23, right above Daniel Yuzanov and Josh Kelly, and right under Josecito Lopez, who just got the win this weekend. So for Ennis, this can open a lot of doors. If he looks good, maybe they put him in with Josecito.
Yep. That would be a nice fight to have. Or
maybe he gets Castillo or Sergey Lipinets.
Or Lipinets, yeah.
You just have to take this fight as serious as you would if it was an Earl Spence or a Terrence Crawford. But again, I keep repeating, because he's out here doing interviews talking about he can beat those guys now, that he's smarter than them now, we have to put the pressure. This fight has to be a barometer. It has to be a gateway.
This is that fight, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to show us here that he can live up to those words he's been saying.
Otherwise, it don't mean nothing, right? Otherwise, it's just you come off as another Daniel Dubois, a quote-unquote hype job, so to speak, when you step up to the big moments and you fall. So this is your chance, right? You can't have Crispy, tagging you up and down the ring. You got to go in there and show your class, show you the levels to boxing and put on a performance. And that performance, I guarantee, will probably, smoke somebody out. Have somebody put their hand up and say, hey, let me get that.
So I say Josecito Lopez next if he beats Van Heerden. Who do you think his team gives him next if he can beat Van Heerden? I actually got a better name.
Yeah, give me a few names.
I feel like if he gets this belt, do they try to do like a smaller version of an unofficial unification between him and Ugas? IBO interim or regular versus, WBA regular or interim versus the IBO champ. Do they recognize it, or am I dreaming too much? Am I trying to give IBO the clout they desperately need?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's a dream. They're not gonna make that happen because Ugas is not gonna see. Ugas ain't not gonna work all this time to get this title, to just give it away to a young pup, in a 50-50 fight.
No, but what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, does Ugas accept that Ennis fight easier because Ennis is coming to the fight with an IBO title, and Ugas will be coming with the WBA regular? Like, do they somehow try to make this unofficial unification? Like, I
can't see it.
It won't be a unification, but if Ennis comes into the ring with that belt and loses, Ugas leaves with both. So it's something. He's collecting it, right? All you got to do is want to pay the sanctioning fees.
He definitely gets it, though. I agree with you. He definitely would get that, but I don't know if that's. I don't believe that would be that big of a sweetener to the deal to be like, Ugas, let's make this fight happen because you can walk away with the IBO. That's my opinion, anyways.
I just feel like I seen Ennis and Ugas on Twitter in the past. I'm sure you remember. I'm sure our community remembers. If Ennis now has a belt, Ugas' belt is no better than IBO. Okay? Ugas' regular or interim is no better than the IBO. So if Ennis get this belt, should a guy like Ugas respect the call out if one comes?
Of course, you should respect the call out. Definitely, man. You got somewhere on that level that got a world title. Yeah, they call you out, you take that fight. Because remember, he gonna be in line for a while to try to get that Spence, Porter, Keith fight, Danny fight. He gonna be in line for a bit. He might as well take that fight. You know what I'm saying? And if he wins that fight, that's a bigger that's bigger for him because he just knocked off one of them young lions. You know what I mean? One of them young lions and put himself in position to actually get that title shot. Since he's been pushing himself up to be the next thing, you just beat the next thing.
Let me ask you, Ugas' biggest win is Omar Figueroa, right?
I would go with that, yes.
You think he deserves a Keith Thurman shot? Like if Keith uses him as the Pacquiao tune-up?
Yes. I'd love that fight too. The reason why, because Keith Thurman is going to bring it. I mean, Ugas is going to bring it to him a little bit more than Josecito did.
All right. Listen, man.
Do you agree or not?
Maybe. He's definitely got momentum and positive energy, right? Like he believes he's a champion. You know, he defected, became a refugee U.S. citizen. You know, it's the American dream. Married a beautiful wife. So he's on an all-time high. And you got to remember, he's the Tevin Farmer story, only the Cuban version. He lost 4 fights early on. You know, he migrated like me and my family up here. I met Ugas in Passaic. He used to train in the Patterson area. You know what I'm saying? Before he relocated to Vegas and all that shit. You know, so he used to actually train with Julian Hammerhands in Passaic. So, you know.
So you seen the guy firsthand?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't think it was even possible for him to get to this level. I swear to you.
Wow.
Nope.
Really?
No.
Give me a reason. Give me an insight why. Like,
I mean,
tell me
look,
why.
let's just pull him up. I'm going to tell you, I've been knowing this dude for a long time. Like I said, little Dirty Passaic gym and shit. Let me see. Ugas. Where is Udadonis? Hey, he's probably up here, huh? No? Where you at? Shit. There he goes. He is up there. Damn, number 6 in the world.
Man, move it.
So, oh yeah, the Amir Iman fight, bro. I remember that. That Johnny Garcia fight, that was on Showbox. I remember that. He lost that, bro. He lost that. So it was like, whoa. You know? But then he turned it around. He turned it around all with that Jamal James win. After that Jamal James win,
it was up from there.
Up from there. He got but it's been tough though. So it's not like Ugas is this turnaround story, right? Because he beat Jamal James, that was decent, but Jamal claims he took it too short notice. He beat Brian Perella, that was great. He beat the Wolf, that was great. You know, he goes on to beat the Lawmay, but he got dropped in that fight. Then he beat Robinson, that was great because, you know, Cav Velasquez really robbed Robinson. Then he went on to, you know, have a super tight fight with Porter where some believed he beat it. Then he bodied Figueroa. You know, he took Mike Dallas out of retirement. It don't really count. That was like Heyman just like, yo, you know what? You've been on your grind. Here you go.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, no. Matter of fact, that was probably like, yo, we know you didn't really lose to Porter. Here you go. Here's an extra check. Because Mike Dallas, bro, my man, Bakersfield, shout out to Bakersfield, but my man was like retired a long time ago. Then they blessed him with that Abel Ramos interim or a regular shot. So like he's been getting some favor for sure. But he's a turnaround story. You know what I'm saying? He lost those first 3 early on, and then he even had that tight, some would argue, loss versus Porter. You know, what about him and Broner? That would be a good way to, like, here you go, Ugas, you've been doing your thing. Al gonna bless you. You can have a Broner fight.
Nah,
too much for Broner, or you don't like it
nah,
for Ugas?
it's too much for Ugas because you see what happens when Broner starts to get the talking. Ugas is not gonna really be able to keep up, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but what about in the ring? He, you know,
in the ring. Nah, I don't like that style fight. I don't like that style fight for Broner. I don't like it for that ain't gonna do nothing for Ugas trying to get one of them big fights fighting a Broner in terms of like if he wins, yeah, it's good for the name on the resume, but like stylistically not really gonna see much from that fight because of how defensively Broner can be and if whether or not he lets his hands go or not.
All right, well, let's open it up, man.
Let's hear it. I want to hear what the people got to say because I feel
breaking news show. Shout out to the IBO, sent me this email.
Shout out Ed Levine.
Shout out Michael, who also texted me like, yo, did you hear the news? And you know, I don't even think I responded. I just went straight to getting the show ready. So yeah, man, we're gonna go out to the sponsors and then open up these phone lines. We want your opinion on this matchup. How good of a matchup do you think it is? Does he have to make a statement because of all the hype behind him? Let us know.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Yo, before you go to the callers,
Yo,
26 fights, and he has no name on his resume.
who's that?
Jaron. Apart from, well, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, no, look, listen. Look.
Like, I'm going through like, whoa.
You know, he's getting his time to shine now. But
Let's go.
if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this channel in the eyes of other boxing fans, and they're going to find this place where we talk boxing multiple times a day, 7 days a week. Right now, we're on 117,138, so we did gain some from this morning show, but we could only gain more if you tell a friend to tell a friend that we rocking out multiple times a day. There's no favorites here. We talk all divisions except those little guys. Nah, I'm joking. Where's Mario at, right? We haven't talked the little divisions in a while.
In a minute.
Let's go out to Cincy. What up?
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Phones jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white though. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, what up? How's it sound? I'm good.
You good. What's up? Talk to us.
Man, not much. Decent fight. We have seen Van Heerden in there with Errol Spence. What he last, like 8 rounds with Errol? Yeah. So at least we know him a little bit. But other than that Errol fight, I mean, I don't know nothing else he's done. So I expect Boots to probably stop him around that same time, 7-8 rounds. And what's next for him? I mean, we keep naming like Ugas and guys. They're not gonna fight him, man. Ugas fighting Boots would be like a step back right now. So we gotta kind of pump our brakes on that.
Yeah, but you think Ugas will look at it as a step back, even with the IBO title?
Yes, man. Nobody cares about the IBO but us on TDV, man.
But don't nobody care about the regular but Ugas.
Nah, I mean, we got some people with the regular that we know, man. Then Tank got a regular. Shit. Most of PDC got a regular. Laura got a regular. So it's people who care about the regular, especially on PDC. That's regular city over there. But name that I think would be good. What's the cat name that just beat Justin Deloach, like Stanisonis or some shit like that? Those are the guys he's trying to fight. Cats like that.
Man, don't nobody want that, dude. That shit don't do nothing. Ain't nobody coming over my house to watch that shit.
Ain't nobody coming over to watch him fight Van Heerden either.
Man, you crazy. Van Heerden at least for Earl is a better story, man.
Yeah, he's crazy as shit. Most people didn't even watch that fight.
Man,
people don't even know Earl when he fought.
I watched it. What you mean people ain't know Earl, man? He's a fucking Olympian.
Francis, did you watch? Hold on, ask Francis.
No.
He's a resident Earl fan.
It don't matter about Francis. Francis probably wasn't watching boxing back then. Do you know that Bud's first fight was not on television and Earl's fight was? Do you know that?
I'm not.
Do you know that? Do you know that Bud was probably fighting somewhere in Nebraska and Earl was fighting live on Showtime? Live on Showtime.
Why we talking about Bud? Why we talking about Bud, man? Look where he at now, though. Why we talking about Bud?
Cause you talking about he fought Earl when nobody ain't know Earl. How nobody ain't know Earl? What the hell?
Earl was, Earl was not a big name back then, man. Stop it. That's when Danny and Keith was saying he needed to get a belt, and they was ducking him because he was fighting them level niggas.
Earl, listen to me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Earl always been a big name, just like Shakur, because they first fights and everyone after that have been on television. Stop it. Stop it.
being on TV don't mean you're a big name, bro.
Oh
We
man,
see niggas do
you know what? You know what?
200K views all the time,
You
man.
crazy
Don't
as
act
hell,
like you're
bro.
on TV.
You crazy as hell, man.
Kingsley,
Earl
dude,
never
Kingsley
did 200.
Kingsley out there on TV. Is he a
Earl
big
never
name, bro?
Earl never did 200,000 views, man. And Kingsley IBF being on TV during the fucking pandemic, and Earl Spence being on TV directly out of the Olympics on Showtime as a debuter is never been heard before. The only person to come close to that was Gary Russell in an 8-rounder on HBO. And the one common denominator is Al Heyman, man. Stop hating. Talking about ain't nobody know on him. Nobody know him when he fought Earl. Yo, what the hell? I'm telling you, man, the hatred be bananas out here. So nobody knew Earl 5 years ago? Huh, Francis? Nobody. 5 years ago, nobody knew him.
Man, you know better than that, Ness.
Come on, man. Coach J Mac, man, what's up, bruh? Don't jump off the cliff with this guy, man.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all.
I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet? You can bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
Yo, how y'all doing?
Good evening, sir.
What's up? What's up?
Who said 5 years ago nobody knew Errol?
Brandon.
You know what? Some of that may be true. I remember 5 years ago. Hold on. Hey, I remember I used to be in a barbershop and they used to be telling me about the dude that got knocked out by Jamel. What's the dude from Dallas? The fighter that got knocked out, he from Dallas, and Jamel fought him and knocked him out bad. This dude was out of Dallas. He used to go in a barbershop and say, man, y'all don't know about EJ? He right out of DeSoto. Never heard of him. And something like so that may be true in some cities. I don't know about that. Some people do, some people don't. But I stay in DeSoto, and that's where he from. And 5 years ago, they weren't talking about Errol. But shout out to Jaron Ennis. I hope he get whatever he deserves going forward. Get him in the ring or get him around any of these top guys. I do like the Danny Garcias. I like the Sean Porters after Bud beat his ass next and what have you. Maybe the Ugas as well too. But Jaron definitely deserves to step up and get in there for Spence and Bud. They gotta fight themselves and fight. The champions got to fight the champions before we talking about Jaron Ennis fighting any of those guys.
No. Remember, the Jaron Ennis thing is he has been in interviews saying he could beat both of those guys right now. He's been saying he's smarter than both of those guys right now. So I am saying that this fight, it gives him an opportunity to show us that he's more than just words. Because this is a common opponent with Earl. So if he could get him out of there before Earl took 8. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I totally agree with you on that, Ness. But like I said, the shit sound good until he can actually get in there and do it. But he does still need to fight a top guy that and face adversity instead of beating up guys that he can do whatever he want to do against.
I think this is one of those guys, though. I think this is one of those guys where if Jaron is as good as Intrigue believes, Van Heerden is gonna take a lot of punishment before
he gets stuck.
Yeah, before he gets stopped.
His biggest fan. But he gonna beat Van Heerden. Van Heerden, Chris. Nah, man, he just being in he a meal ticket.
Yeah,
but stunning.
But is he gonna destroy him though?
Fan.
Is he going to? Because if you don't destroy Van Heerden, well, why do I believe that you could beat Earl or Crawford right now? If you can't destroy, because I know Earl and Crawford, I know Earl destroyed Van Heerden, and I assume Crawford could destroy Van Heerden. So if you can't do it, why would I believe you can beat those guys now?
But look, Ness, let me say that right quick. The only thing about Jaron, when he say that, I'm like, what opponent has you faced adversity to say that you can do that? It's one thing to have a skill set, and it's another thing to have a skill set that ain't never been tested. And guys like Errol and Bud, the elite welterweights, will test that, but they also have faced adversity to where they showed that they're above or they different
Yo, I ain't
facing
gonna
up
lie though.
adversity to show us. And that shit sound. Hold on. That shit sound good, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sorry, you cut out right there. My bad. You cut out right there. I just wanted to say real quick, man, you're growing on me as a caller, man. I ain't gonna lie. Apart from the buzz stuff, you just made some sense a while ago that I like, man. I agree with 100. Go ahead, Ness.
Yo, he don't need your praise, man. That's
No, it's not no
J
praise.
Mac.
No, not no
fucking
praise,
with
man.
you.
I'm saying that.
With you. I'm fucking with you.
No. I know that. But I was about to say, I know you. Shut that soft ass shit up, man. That's what you should have hit me with.
Yo, so Nicholas. Let me see if Nicholas is even a fucking member. You remember Nicholas? No, you not. That's why you said some dumb shit. Talking about beating Van Heerden does nothing for Ennis. So Ennis has absolutely no name on his resume at the moment, and somehow you think if he beats Van Heerden, it does nothing. Man, get your ass.
Juan Carlos Abreu.
That ain't no name, bruh. It's a journeyman, man. I don't even know if he get the status of a journeyman. After we learned what journeyman and gatekeeper are technically, like, I don't even know if Juan Carlos is even considered a journeyman. He took the fight coming out of jail. They cut the bracelet. I lived through that, so I can never forget. It's not gonna be me reading on BoxRec. My man got bailed out. They cut the bracelet. Asked the court right there. Could we get this fight? Cut the bracelet and sent him in the fight right out his cell, bro. Like, and that's all literal. Please, Brandon with the super chat says
I got it. Spence versus Van Heerden was the opener for Steven versus Carpensi on Fox on Spike, and it averaged 580K for the entire telecast. You're right, Ness. Huge numbers. Laughing emoji.
Bruh, 580K is better than anything Gervonta Davis has ever done. And my co-host here and many of you out there seem to think Gervonta's a star. So you right. Huge numbers. Get your ass out of here, man. What you talking about? I'm slick enough to take your numbers and spit them back at you, man. You silly, bro. How many people do 500K? So wait. Let's get this straight, because Earl did 500K on an undercard, because he said the whole card did 500. So that's a great average, right? So he's saying they did 500. They not stars, but Charlos do 274 on Showtime and they stars? Or what? Help me understand, like, who's a star and who's not in your eyes then, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let me get to Info Joe Cali. What up? Info,
Reload.
You know we had an off-air conversation, Info, and we thinking about getting you, sending you out to a suit shop, getting you all a nice black and white tux.
Yeah, you dappered up.
And making you the official announcer of Border Wars, man.
Me.
Relieving Doomy of that duty so he could focus on in-the-ring activities in terms of reffing, and you be like, Info Joe is beast.
Check box rec.
What you think, John? What you think? You gonna have to always be available for Border Wars, though, man. It's a very demanding job.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the Know, presented by my brother.
Yo. What's up, Francis? What up, Ness?
What up?
Am I clear?
Nah, you underwater with that with that Bluetooth.
Real talk? We move around? What? I'm good?
I mean, yeah, keep moving just a little bit, but go ahead. Just keep talking.
Yeah. How about now? Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm with it, man, as far as being the announcer, man. I'm with that. You put me in the smooth tux, man. I'm with that. Far as Jaron Ennis, man, I don't think that Van Heerden, we're not gonna find out much from Ennis from that fight, man. I was thinking after 26 fights, man, I think he should be in there with Jamal James or Thomas Delorme, somebody like that. I think we'll really learn something from those styles versus.
Well, he was supposed to fight Delorme in this fight, but Delorme tested positive twice for COVID.
Yeah. So what you think about Jamal James? That'd be a good step up.
Jamal got the interim WBA. He not looking back at Ennis. He trying to get a title shot. We interviewed him here. He ain't beat for them.
Yeah. Of course, if he stops him early, man, that'd be good. But I think Baron Heerden, man, what is he, like 34 years old, 35, some shit like that?
33, same age as Crawford. Chill, he ain't old. He in his prime.
Okay. All right, let's see what he can do, man. That's all I got, champs.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, man. He 33, same age as Crawford, another welterweight. So you know, and Earl is 30, so they all around the same age. He ain't old at all. E Black, Texas, what up?
Man, what's good with y'all? Hey, Ness.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, man, a couple of shows ago you had said, man, I need to get a membership, but I'm already on Patreon, man. So, you know, put some respect. But
I put some respect on your name, E Black. My bad, because if you a Patreon, you don't got to get to a membership. You already good. My bad.
Nah, it's all good, man. But Ennis is a good battle. I think a good name for him after this, if he do get through this, is probably Omar Figueroa Jr. You know, that's a good name.
Omar
you know, put that there.
He not disciplined enough to show me anything. You know,
he's fighting for a championship.
Who?
Omar Figueroa. He's fought for one.
Yeah, but he's undisciplined.
But it's a name. It's a foreign name. People love that stuff. Can't knock that. And I've been wanting to get you on that. Been wanting to talk to you about that Border Wars with Corey. But you know, I just want to say shout out to my man. He went out there, did that. I was mad at him. He should have got that KO, but you know.
I mean, people saying he lost that fight, man. It's a little controversial.
It ain't no controversy.
You ain't seeing the comments?
Man,
we gonna do comment creeping Thursday. Border Wars is reignited comment creeping Thursday. There's a couple of fights that need the comments read. Keen fight never got read with Mario. And yes, there's some comments and people indicating that Donnell won.
Okay, boomers. Okay. Okay. But yeah, man. You know, that's to all the haters out there, man. But you know, I'm in terms of the one thing I wanted to say, Chris Colbert's fighting this weekend, and I think this is a really good fight. I really want y'all to really kind of pump that fight up because really, like I say, I want Oceanique Foster to fight him. I want Oceanique Foster to fight Colbert. I want that fight.
You sure it's Oceanique? Because I swear when he was on this show, he told us Oshaki.
The thing is, we call him Oceanique. We call him Neat. Like, you know, you know how it is. It's like everybody call him one thing.
What part of Texas he in? Houston?
I call him. He's fighting out of Houston right now, but he's from Orange, Texas. Man, I'm telling you, I walked into the gym. I ain't never seen a bag hit like that though. Never. Never hit it. It sounded like lightning hitting the thing, leather hitting.
That's what it sounded like when Donnell hit Corey with that body shot, though. Lightning hitting the thunder.
Man, did Donnell? Hey, did y'all put Donnell under concussion protocol though? Is he under 6 months of?
Yo.
For what?
How you and Corey related, yo? How you and Corey related? You his publicist or you his brother-in-law? What's going on?
Nah, you know, like for me, whenever I see people in live, I'm always gonna root for them. You know, and I've seen him work hard. He worked hard, like he really a young cat who out here working hard, and I'm always gonna do that to any boxer. I don't care who it is. Yo, it could be 2-0, 0-55, whatever. I'm always gonna be on your team.
Well, he gonna blow up with us, man, because he fighting again in Florida March. And he going to get a bigger fight this time around. We're going to keep pumping him up. E Black, let me get you some other people. But yeah, man.
With a super chatty. Bud versus journeyman John Molina. Average 800K. Hashtag big fish.
See, you wrong again, right? So he just said that Earl did 580 on Fox. And I bet you he'll tell us it's Fox Sports, not Big Fox. Okay? Stevenson Carpensi, that shit wasn't on Big Fox. He's comparing HBO to Lil Fox, and they numbers still close. Chill, man. Just let it go. Especially when it come to numbers, like, because you know that's not where y'all like do good at. You know what I'm saying? Not when it matters. Remember? PP View. Remember that? We're going to Hawk in Maryland.
Yo, how's it going, fellas?
What up?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, what up? What up? Ain't nothing. Hey, man, I like this fight for your boy Boots because Van Heerden, when he when he fought Earl Spence, he had only had one disputed loss. Yeah. It was a decision loss, and he had I thought he had won that fight actually. And he gave Earl all he wanted. He's not going to come lay. He's not going to come lay down. As a matter of fact, he's like Ugas. He's one of those immigrant stories that come over here and he fought his way. His whole family fight with him, basically. You know, his brothers and all them. They all trained with him. Right. He's not gonna come just lay down. He's fighting for his country, that type of thing. That's how he go. You know, I think he's gonna and then the matchup, the style matchup, because he's not gonna be no punching bag. He's gonna move around. He's gonna show him some, give Boots some things to look at. So I think this will be a good step up fight for him. You know, people just probably don't know Heerden. That's all. They haven't been watching boxing, but he's a good sturdy opponent. All right. But that's all I got, bro.
Thank you. Look at Supermax killing Brandon with me. He says with the super chat, okay? Brandon compared Errol Spence opening years ago numbers to Bud whack main event numbers. Laughing out loud, laughing out loud, laughing out loud. Cue the Titanic ship sinking. Come on, champ. You tripping out here. I'm telling you. He compared a main event to Bud being the co-main. Jeez Louise. They are, yo, it really bothers him that Earl is where he's at. Jeez, wow. Can't talk about the welterweight division without this happening. But that's how you know this fight is growing. Because that's how it used to be with Mayweather Pac, man. I lived through that shit, bro. But no one is as annoying as the Filipinos, man. When they think they man is going to win, it's over, bro.
Oh, it's over.
Bruh, they be
I live in Toronto. Toronto got a lot of Filipinos. Trust me, that's how I made a lot of money off Floyd, man.
Bruh,
what you mean, bruh? Bet my Filipino compadres, man. No cap. They love boxing, so we bet boxing all the time. Anytime Floyd fighting, they pick against him because they roll with Manny Pacquiao. You got to see the science.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But looks like we got, is that T in Toronto? Uh-oh.
I do my best, but my best wasn't good enough.
T, what up?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all living?
Oh,
what up?
Yeah, I actually went to the Errol Spence Van Heerden fight. It's over in Toronto, the Ricoh Coliseum. That was like the first PBC broadcast that came out here. I think Lennox Lewis helped put it on or whatever. And Van Heerden is a big welterweight. Mm-hmm. Like Errol normally looks a lot bigger than people in the ring, but Van Heerden looked bigger than Errol did actually. And he did give him all he could handle. It's gonna be one of those fights where he's going to have to overcome adversity, like the previous caller said, because he's not just going to lay down from no shots. Because Errol hit him with some big shit that was echoing in the building, and Van Heerden just looked at him like it wasn't shit. So he's a tough guy. He's rugged, and he's going to make him do certain things, but I really do think Boots is the goods. Like, he's every bit as good as he says he is. No different than when Prescott ran into Bud, and we were like, who the fuck is this dude from Nebraska? It's going to be the same type of dominance.
But the question is, will it be him destroying this dude, or does he just get a win?
He's going to win. He's going to win decisively. He's going to chop him up. But do I think he's just going to stop him with a punch? No. I saw Errol hit this dude with a few bombs, and he just looked at him like it wasn't shit. He could take a punch, bro. So he's going to stand up, but he's going to get beat up. They're going to stop him. It might get stopped on his feet, but I don't think he's going to lay down. If he does lay down, that would be very impressive, and people are going to have to take him seriously.
Bet, man. T, Toronto, man. Thanks for calling in. Been a minute, champ.
What up?
No doubt.
Right.
One.
Yes. Yo, Francis, you bringing the Canadians back out? Nah, T been there for a minute, but it's the welterweight division, man. This division be lit. Izzy.
Boots bringing them out, man. It's Boots, man.
You think?
Yeah, Boots bringing them out. All the Boots fans coming out, man. All the people you didn't think who were Boots fans, you gonna find out.
It actually is the Earl and the Spence fans who got their eye on Boots. See, you know, real boxing fans is watching him like, all right, this might be someone that my guy faces in the future. And the fact that Ennis has been so vocal about being able to beat both Crawford and Spence now, this fight, everybody should be paying attention to it because this is the statement fight. If you can make that same statement, if you can echo your verbal statement into a physical beatdown in the ring, it's going to be great. Izzy, man, talk to us.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I like Boots. The potential is definitely there. I'm looking forward to what we see. But like Francis was saying earlier, his resume is kind of shoddy right now. But I like. I'm not gonna say I love this fight. I kind of agree with a few of the callers. I'd like to see him fight somebody in the top 15, top 20, like coming off a loss. Like I was thinking Jesse Vargas, and then potentially Jeffrey from Canada's dude, Castillo. I think that's going to move the needle a little bit more than Van Heerden. That's just my thoughts.
All right, yo, Brandon must have got he must have made money on betting because he giving us free super chats, bro. You not helping Bud. Listen to this super chat, y'all. This dude is either doesn't know nothing about boxing, or is really drunk right now, or is just like I said, made some money and feels like helping out his favorite podcast. Champion Spence versus former champ Peterson averaged 637 on Showtime. Bud versus journeyman Ray Beltran averaged 836 on HBO. Hashtag Big Fish. Hashtag How About Them Cowboys with a laughing out loud emoji. Has someone not told Brandon that HBO was always the bigger home for boxing? In terms of premium networks, they have way more subscribers. It's like that's nothing new. That's nothing new that Showtime doesn't do better numbers than HBO, bro. Like Kovalev versus whoever does 1 million. Gennady versus whoever does 1 million. You understand? 1 million, not 800. Okay? So you need to keep Googling numbers on HBO. That's why Daniel Jacobs stood there. HBO was the home of boxing, brother. HBO had Tyson before he went over to Showtime, okay? HBO had Canelo before he went over to Showtime. HBO had Floyd for his whole career before he went over to Showtime. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's hilarious. Stay off the bottle, man. Chill, champ. We're going out to Seattle.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWords.com. I'm the finest. Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Mr. PBC.
Going once, 2 times. We're going out to JT in New Orleans.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
What's up, man?
What up? Damn, you sound energetic.
Now I'm sparring my son, whooping his ass right now. He mad.
Oh.
What's up? I like that fight, though, man. I like that English fight. That's a good fight for him. But you know, he gonna get that same treatment that Aaron Bud and Keith Thurman had to go through coming up. So there ain't gonna be no fight. I don't even think in this catch Arrow probably gonna be in the 54s when you talking about taking that fight. But I'd love to see in this fight both of them. It just see where he at. But right now I don't think he ready for him. But that's a good step up fight, that Ugas fight and that Chris Heerden fight. I'm looking forward to watching. That's my call.
All right.
Okay, he over there putting work on little man.
We going out to Big Drew in East LA. What up?
Yo, what up, TVV? What up, Lil Frankie? Nash, what's going on?
What's good?
Yo, man. Hey, the 147 welterweight, that's a hot division. But you know what else is hot? Is the 140 division, man. You got Jose Ramirez, Jose Cepeda. You got Hooker. You got Taylor. I mean, it's a loaded division. Regis Prograis, it's a loaded division. I wanted your thoughts on that. But also, who you think at 154 could beat Fundora? I mean, Fundora just won a WBA title eliminator bout. So I think Jermel's the WBA champ, right? You think he could take him? What's your thoughts on that?
I'm always gonna pick the champ, especially Jermell Charlo. But it's starting to be a tough fight. But remember, Jamonte Clark put hands on Fundora, so people just gotta watch that tape, get inside close. Them long arms mean nothing on the inside. And Charlo is nice and short. He's compact, got a great hook, man. You know what I'm saying? Cuts the distance well, good jab. You know what I mean? It's just a whole different ball game, but Fundora's going to be a problem for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't think Jermel's moving up either, so he'll be defending that pretty soon. Mad Bent, 100.
Yo. Border Wars, man. Nice. Enjoyed the fight. Jaron Ennis is going to beat down Van Heerden. Van Heerden is just I always like to say a tune-up, but he's a tune-up. He's just a showpiece for Ennis to show us that he is the goods, but we see what he can do. Ennis is the good. And Van Heerden is going to get pulverized.
What performance you predicting? Pulverized, but what? A stoppage or just a nice beat down?
I think it's gonna be along the lines of like a TKO. It's gonna be one-sided. Like he's gonna beat the shit out of him. Man. We won't complain if he doesn't stop him, because it's gonna be a one-sided beating. That's my call.
All right. Mad Bent, 100. We got King Born, Brooklyn. What up?
When you see old dirty bastard form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
Yo, that intro grew on me.
Hey, yo, peace. Yo, Ness, man. I got a couple of points. Number one, I took the sugar out the crib. I took the water from the B&B. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, man, where's my footage of me sparring in the house, Ness? Yo, Francis, if you got that, put that up. You hear me? Put that up, man. I just want to let cats know that I can hit them mitts and them pads. Now, for this fight, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Yo, 26-28, I won it. Let Boots get his first championship. I don't know. Hey, yo, man, Van Heerden, Schweden, whatever, man. Let him go get that. And after that, let him get a plate of Keith Thurman. Let him get a plate of that Florida food. You heard? Because Keith Thurman definitely going to be food for Boots Ennis. Like I said, Francis, man, you got that footage of me when I was sparring, when I was doing the mixing, man. Put that out there, man. I got to show that to Miss Kingborn. You heard? And right now, I'm in Nevada. I still got to go 400 more miles to where I got to go. Peace.
Peace. Be safe, Born.
Yo, I don't know. Did you record them? Because I was the only one recording. I didn't get a chance to record them because I was like probably uploading. Majid Orlando.
What up, what up, what up? Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join Patreon or a YouTube thing for something. But yeah, man, as far as it come with Ennis, I mean, I'm gonna watch the fight and stay tuned. But I figured, like, if he gonna be building up, let's see. We don't like that title that Ugas be claiming, so shit, let's see that as the next step up after he get past this dude. But yeah, other than that, I ain't really paying attention to him with the big dogs yet. You know what I'm saying? We still arguing over a certain fight and shit. You know what I'm saying? So up to the next one, man.
Alright. Yo, nobody's mentioned the fact that the IBO sanction is, man. Don't nobody care my man about to get his first little green belt. Know what I'm saying? It's introductory, man. Like, you got to get like each one, man. It's a little ladder. But let me go out to Chicago.
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
Boxingwoods.com.
Yo, what's good, guys?
What up?
What's up?
Yeah, I'll speak on that. That's what's the smartest move about this fight. That he'll have a title. Granted, it might not be a popular one, but it's still a title. And it's a smart move. I like it. What I was saying in the chat was it just doesn't guarantee him any like higher level opponent, but it makes him a player at 147. He wins this, and he has that title. He's a player. You know, he's a legitimate player. Now, he's not just going to be talked about. Just like Virgil is a legitimate player, right?
Let me
you don't
ask
have
you,
a title.
because
Yeah.
Francis didn't agree, but do you think that if he wins that belt, Ugas would consider the fight more because he has...
Nah. Ugas, I'll tell you what, if he wins this belt, I'd like him to fight Lipinets or Clayton, because those guys, they're not going to do a rematch, I heard. So he should take on one of them, and then that'll kind of progress him to some type of mandatory within the other sanctioning bodies. Because that was like a title eliminator, I think. That Lipinets Clayton. So that's what I would do. Fight one of them guys since they're not going to rematch. I like that.
Well, all right.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it from the man himself.
We going out to Stone Bone. What up?
Stone Bone.
Stone Bone. You busy?
Are you there?
Striving for greatness. Striving for greatness.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yo.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. What up?
Yep, can hear you.
How y'all living, man?
Good.
We living good, man. We living good, man. Yo, word on the street, man. You might get that call from them Florida boys. Shout out to King.
All right. That's good news, man. That's definitely good news. Focusing on that, man. We just definitely gotta strive for greatness, and we gonna keep on doing it. So hopefully I get that call. Sticking to the topic on Ennis. I first heard about Jaron Ennis on Champ side, man, and I've been hearing his name, and so definitely been following up. And so this is a title eliminator for the IBO, or this is
for the IBO.
Oh, this is for the IBO. Oh, all right, man.
Up.
So then he I think that he could definitely put his if he get that, he's in the realm of champions, and he could go and put his name in a few hats. I think, definitely depending on how he performs, especially if this is a common opponent of Errol Spence, who's on the roll right now. So that if if he get a good performance over this dude, this common opponent, that could put his name up there for sure. So I still got to see much from Jaron, man. I think that he's definitely the goods, and he's still young. He only 23, so he might be the one to hold it down for us, for the welterweight division. Who knows? But shout outs to all the fighters, man. Again, shout outs to Border Wars. We striving for greatness, man. Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
March
Greatness,
21,
man.
March 2021 is going down. Border Wars 10. We're going to take it to the top. Boomerang, J-Mac, what up?
J-Mac.
Passing on that. Stone Bone.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh, there you go.
Yo, can I get it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Boots definitely fits the bill in the eye test. I do like some of the names for the Clussio Claytons, the Keith Thurmans, guys that can't get a fight right now. Just those opponents, the lower tier guys, the guys that's on the way out, and Danny probably about to work himself down there with another loss at welterweight. I definitely think he deserves the opportunity against those guys. But for him fighting the Spence and the Bud, they got unfinished business, and they got to clear out and make that decision. So, I mean, as good as Jaron is, I want to see them guys settle their debt before Jaron move up and put his name, because they got more than enough welterweights he can start picking away from. Like I said, Keith Thurman, the guy who having fat camps in Florida, Gus Clussio Clayton, Lipinets, one of those guys. I like all those opponents for Jaron. That's my call.
Stone Bone.
What up?
What up?
Yeah, man. I like Boots, man. He got the look, he got the twitchiness, he got the good reflexes. He looked like the goods, But like you said, I want to see somebody in the top. Like one day on the back call, we looked through his resume, and he had fought nobody that was higher ranked than like 127. And it was like, damn, like that was the highest ranked person, was like 127th or something, like in the world. Like of all the welterweights, the high on his list was like 127. So
terrible.
This is at least in the 50s, I would say now.
Nah, 26.
He only fought like 3 times in 4 years, so I don't think I really got him that high. Like with a name wise, I put him up there, but as far as what he's done, I think his last fight was like maybe July, August of 2019. So
yeah, he was with Top Rank. They let his contract run out. They ain't never got a Bud fight.
Yeah, I remember the interview, and I remember his dad was like a cop or something that got killed, and because he went on a little crusade during the Black Lives Matter thing, the George Floyd protest, kind of giving like the opposite view of like a cop, from the cop's perspective. Like his dad or somebody was a cop and got killed. I think it was in South Africa though. So, and that was his perspective. People kind of took it the wrong way. So, Boots, put hands on him, man. Let me see what you got.
Yes, sir. Let's see, can he do it? Jordan in Seattle.
Hey, what up? What up? How y'all doing?
All good.
Man, I would love to see. I would like to see Jaron Ennis versus Rashidi Ellis. I think that'd be a real good fight.
You don't think it's too soon?
No, I don't really think it's too soon. I think Rashidi Ellis is nice, man. I like Rashidi Ellis. I like Boots too, but I like Rashidi Ellis, man. He's nice.
So what do you think about the IBO title? Are you cool with him going for the IBO championship?
Hey, I feel like, man, if you get a belt, bro, that's a belt. You know what I'm saying? That's a chess piece. So
that's right.
Having a belt is having a belt, man. So I go get it. If it was the ABC belt, I'm going to go get it.
That's right.
You
Yes, indeed. Oh, Ness. I just got word. I just heard from my coach and my manager. I'll be fighting in like 3 months. I'm gonna have my first pro fight down in Tijuana.
All right, let's do it, champ. You already know. Once you got it official, let's schedule something.
Yes, sir.
All right, hit me up. King Born,
Hey,
you hear me?
hold on. Before you go to
King
Ken,
Born, you hear me? Jordan Baker had it. He sent it to me. I'm going to have it up for you. What up,
there you
dog?
go. Stephen Fulton have the IBO title, and they weren't giving him no credit for it. They pretty much said you got to get a title. Nah.
He had the IBO title.
Yeah.
And then he lobbied that into a WBO shot, and then he tested positive. So the Mayweather fighter won the belt over Tremaine Williams. It was vacant, remember? The IBO.
Yeah, Angelo Leo. Leo took on. He was supposed to fight Angelo Leo for the WBO title. But I'm saying, what do you mean you say you lobbied it? Why couldn't he use that as a unification?
Because the other sanctioning bodies don't recognize the IBO.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. Okay, cool.
But it's recognized enough to get you a shot. So when Formella had it, he got a shot at Porter. You understand? Okay. And think about it like this, too. It's some real weird shit going on with the IBO because most unified champions have it. Crawford was an IBO champion. He beat Ndango for it.
AJ has it.
Vlad was a unified IBO champion. Gennady, IBO champion.
Ara.
Yo, massive people. People just talk shit. They don't really know boxing, but it's like massive. Floyd.
The reason why I say that because he went through a little bit of
Roy Jones and Eubank. I mean,
he went through a little bit of crap with the title. That's why they were saying, there was no champions out of Philly when he had the IBO title. So I'm like, what y'all talking about? Like, what do you mean there's only Danny and Kevin that's champion in Philly? Like, is he not a champion too? Like, I'd be confused.
Because again, not everyone recognizes it. You know what I'm saying? But if we started to recognize the IBO a little more and stop recognizing all them damn interims and regulars and super champs, maybe we'd be in a better place. Right now, we in a spot where we got 8 super champs in one motherfucking sanctioning body. James Payne Lethal, you ready? Or you just listening? Because you ain't press 1. But, No? All right. J-Mac, Numeros Trees.
Yo, is Brandon still on here?
Brandon, hell no. He ran with all that bad information he was giving y'all, making y'all bud tenders look bad.
It's Bud Fellas. Can we get that? Bud Fellas instead of Bud Tenders?
All right, Bud Fellas. That sound good.
All right. Well, shit, that's my calling.
All right, James Payne Lethal, what up? Talk to me.
Unmuted. What's good, TVB community? I want to say congratulations to all of the Border Wars participants and all of the governing bodies and the people that made sure they organized and coordinated and put everything together. It looked real impressive seeing y'all kick it like that. I'm glad that God heard our prayers and granted everybody safe passage to and from and minimal injuries. Man, about the topic, man, Boots gonna dominate. So, there's not even getting to the point we just need to see him against more impressive competition. I feel like a step up would be a Josecito Lopez type, because Josecito Lopez, he hot right now. Boots could get in there with someone like him. What about it was another welterweight. He was a tall guy that was on the PBC brand, but I can't think of his name right now. He look like a good level fighter for Boots. Also, Boots got to start getting those names that are around his level right now. Knock them out so he can get in line to try to get with the big fish or the Bud. And speaking of Bud, man, I'm so happy to see Bud went to the Earl fight this past weekend, man. It was good to see him there because it's like now he's starting to learn what this champagne tasted like. For the last few years, he's been drinking too many Budweisers and Bud Lights with the old white man that been smoking rigid, man. He need to come on the other side where this champagne tastes sweet. The bitches is always pretty and the cars drive fast. Giant Pine Lethal checking out.
All right.
I love that.
I was happy to see Bud there too, man. That shit made me real happy, bruh. For real. People wanted him to do more. That shit, I couldn't get it. It's like, damn, bro, he showed up. He did, bro. He did. That shit was banging. David, what's up? New York City, talk to me.
Yo, first off, serve me my crow parmesan with extra cheese. Because Danny Garcia got his ass beat. Yo, Ness, what's today's topic?
We doing Ennis versus Chris Van Heerden for the IBO title. And can he really, beat a Crawford or a Spence if he destroys a Van Heerden? Because this is like he been saying he could beat those dudes. Now this is a barometer for us finally, because Van Heerden has faced Earl already.
Bruce Ennis right now is in the same boat that the same boat that Spence was before Spence started fighting the big guys. I think Bruce is gonna crush this guy in 3 rounds. I personally think off the eye test, he's gonna be right up there with Errol Spence.
8 rounds, bro. It took Earl 8 rounds.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. What year did he fight him?
2015.
2015. That's 5 years ago. So I think Boots is gonna crush him in 3 rounds. Remember, Earl beat Kell Brook in 11 rounds, and Bud took him out in 3 rounds or 4 rounds. I don't think Bud would have done that to that version of Kell Brook that Spence fought. He still would have stopped him, but not in those 4 rounds. So that's 5 years of wear and tear. I think Boots, after he beats this guy winning, I think his next fight should probably be Lipinets would be a good fight for him, or maybe the Cuban guy what's his name, the one that fought Sean Porter, Ugas.
Yeah, what about him?
Ugas. I think Ugas would be a good fight for Jaron Ennis after he beats Van Heerden.
That's what I'm saying. And now he getting this IBO. That could be like a little fake unification.
Well, there was at one point back when I used to watch boxing in the 90s, the WBO been around for years, but that belt wasn't even recognized. Because back then, Bernard Hopkins was the undisputed middleweight champion. He had the other 3 belts, and Oscar took that WBO belt from Felix Stern, and he wasn't, that was a bullshit belt. Right now, it's considered an important belt. Who knows? Maybe down the line, the IBO might have some recognition, depending on who's holding it and who's being defended against. You know what I mean? As for Boots being able to be better than these guys, I think he got it. But by the time he reaches that level, I think Spence and Crawford are probably going to be out of that division. So he's probably going to reign in that division for a while. A big fight down the line at 147 would be like when Teofimo moves up, somebody like that, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. By the time those guys move up, I think Jaron Ennis will be the king of that division by then.
Yo, Maldonado, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for your call.
Yo, this Border Wars chat on fire. On fire.
I told you.
Yo, Donnell, the first dude to come for Mitty for real. Corey. He don't want to wait. Yeah, I said Corey. Oh, my God.
You said Donnell, Corey.
Yo, he don't want to wait. Oh, shit.
He want it now.
Crucial. Colorado, what up?
What's up, man? I got it all figured out, man. Ennis win this Van Heerden fight, then they should let him unify with Ugas since they both got belts. I mean, belts are belts. That's the unification.
That's what I said.
Then Earl Smith. You feel me? And then we can have Earl Spence fight Pacquiao, put him in his retirement home. Then have Spence fight Ennis, and he got 5 belts right there. We froze Crawford out successfully. I'm done with Crawford, man. I ain't trying to hear about him ever again. He can try to pick up them 5 belts that Earl Spence drop after he move up.
How you gonna have 5?
End of story.
What you mean? How 5? He need.
I mean, he would have the IBO, IBF, WBA from Ugas, Pacquiao belt. I mean, yeah, he would have held 5 belts at that point.
That's 2 WBAs, but I get you. All right.
Yeah, you want to win that WBA twice, the regular and the super. That count too.
Damn.
We want every belt but Crawford's, man. Freeze the WBO out.
But why?
Cause Crawford a fraud. He want to fight bums. Let him fight bums, man. Freeze him out.
Alright.
Intrigued the Incredible with the super chat. Told y'all about Boots. Best welterweight out here. He would beat all the top welterweights. Hashtag Timberland Boots sign 3 times. That stands for foot on your neck.
But he ain't pick how Boots gonna win. That's what I want to know, because you've been out here saying that Boots was the next one. So how's this performance gonna be? You know, that's what I want to know. Davidian, Buffalo Falls, what up though?
Yo, what's good, TBV? What's
up?
good, Ness? What's good, Francis? Man, I'm just so Boots is gonna fight Chris Van Heerden?
Yeah.
For real? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. I mean, I like Chris. I mean, I know he got beat up by Earl, but or Arrow. But that should be a good scrap. I mean, 3 rounds, or 4, or whoever said 3 rounds. I don't know about all that, but we'll see. I think Van Heerden's a little bit. He's a decent fighter, right? South African.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad what happened to his dad though, but that's gonna be a good little scrap. I mean, I got Boots, of course, but yeah, that's all I really know. I you know, just kind of checked in.
All right.
But God bless y'all.
Thank you,
God
brother.
bless you too.
Amen.
Thank you for your call.
Amen. Yo, Mr. PBC. Yo, first of
Hold
all,
on,
Francis,
Entry came
Francis,
back, yeah.
tell, did I or did I not go to Mr. PBC on this call?
Yeah, you did. He wasn't there. Yeah,
Thank
for sure.
He over
Hold on,
there
before you go to him though, Intrigued
flipping
the
out on
Incredible
me.
said knockout by 5.
Knockout by 5. Mr. PBC, you gonna unmute? Hey.
Funny, man. Did you call me or something, or like I don't know?
Ask everybody else on the line, bro. We went to.
Oh, okay. It is what it is. You know, I gotta fight for things around here in TBV, t-shirts and all.
Yo, you got 3 t-shirts out of me, bro. Fuck out of here. My man said, "Yo, you ain't send me my shirt. Send it to him 3 times, bro."
You didn't send it, man. Stop it. I know you savoring yourself like Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn.
God.
So let's go to the topic. Jaron Ennis got 26 fights, and I don't see him beating Danny Garcia. I'm definitely not a Spence.
They not gonna fight,
Crawford.
man. They Philly. They ain't gonna end up fighting. I doubt.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, Danny's, probably going to be the next gatekeeper, so I don't see him beating him to get to them. Jaron Ennis is going to be cool, though. I predicted, actually, Chris Van Heerden versus Jaron Ennis. I think that's a good parameter fight for him to get him into a higher echelon of top fighters. But I don't see the hype. But then again, I don't see a lot of hype, so that's my call.
Going out to Alabama.
Mayorga not only trying to block Lewis from getting into the ring, he once told us he knocked down a horse. Remember that? But the horse got up at 4. And he did it with his left. The president-elect of Costa Rica guaranteed him $100,000 if his promise comes true of 3 or less. Promoter Don King said he'd throw in a Corvette.
Says that he would like to thank God and Don King for this opportunity that he can go forward with his family and progress from poverty,
Yo, shout out Tybo, Riddick Bowe, Bo Mack, and Bo Jackson. I hadn't listened to none of the show. I did read the title, though. I like the fight for Boots, but there is a but. And that but is I see him having the same exact career as Lamont Peterson had. I watch a lot of Lamont Peterson. They the same. It's the same guy in my eyes. All the flash and slickness. Lamont Peterson used to do all that same stuff, but it's one thing that Lamont Peterson couldn't handle, and that's a power puncher. As soon as Boots get in there with power punches, I feel like he's not going to have as much success or look as good in the ring as he does against a Van Heerden or any of them other guys that he can follow. He great. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I wish I could fight like Boots, but he gonna do good. He'll whitewash Van Heerden and a lot of other guys. But when he get in there with power punches or boxers known to be power punches, I don't feel like he gonna have that same success. And I also want to see Danny Garcia versus Adrian Barner. I feel like that's the only fight for both of them. Shout out Don King. Shout out Roger Mayweather, man. That's all I really got.
Shout out to you. Thank you for your call.
All right, Bo, Bama, thanks for calling in.
Bo,
Fights are being released slowly, Bo, so get you in the committee because Francis want to see updates.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that committee, Bo. I'm going to have to reach out to you because there got to be some changes made, man. I'm about to Ric Flair walk back there, man. I need to get on that committee.
Nah. Keep him out of there, Bo. Keep him out of there. He trying to sabotage. Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the morning for the morning show. You already know, 9 a.m. Eastern. We here talking boxing. Tomorrow, I think we have somebody. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. We got, yo, don't let me forget, man. 9:30, we have Justin Biggs. Let me put that in the calendar, man.
Yeah, please.
We got his sister. I got to go look at it. Adrian sent. He said Tank called out Jake, undercard of Floyd. Thoughts? Who was this? Adrian. Who's Adrian? But Tank calling out Jake. I mean, ain't that too big of a weight disparity? That's gonna be retarded.
He want that money. Hey, that's why he trying to get on the undercard. Listen, these guys are smart. No, hey, he'll fight him. He don't think he. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that he don't think that he that good. He don't care the weight difference.
I hear you, but that's a huge weight difference. My man fought at 190, didn't he? What he fought? Jake Robinson or whatever? Nate Robinson. Huh?
Say it again?
What he fought Nate Robinson at?
I think he weighed 188, 190.
Man, Tank crazy, man. Tank crazy.
Tank saying there's levels to this, man.
No,
You're not gonna get a chance to touch him.
Yeah, weight levels and scales, man. In between that shit, you better stop. We got your worst nightmare, man. We got your worst nightmare just showed up, man. You already know.
I don't have nightmares, man.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people, now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good, baby?
What up?
What up?
Yo, fresh off the clock, bruh. I told you I was gonna fire somebody today. That's that boss status. That's why I'm A-side, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a boss. Ness, what's good with you, baby?
Always working, you already know.
Man, you preach it to the choir, man. Preach it to the choir. Francis, what's good?
What's cracking lacking, man? I'm chilling.
Man, you know ain't nothing cracking but your jaw when I hit you at Border Wars 10. Who else in there?
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
You know, man. It's all love, man. It's love.
Always. Stainless. Hold on, man. What's your statistics, man? How tall are you, man?
Why I gotta be giving all that right now? I don't know about 5'10".
I still got a match.
Did you really just do that?
I still got a match make, man. If you better than Francis, I can't let you kill him.
Cause the match already made. I mean, what are we talking about?
I mean, not if you tell me you used to fucking train at the Crunk and you got like 14 amateur fights when you was 16.
Bruh, I have no amateur fights besides those I had in the streets and them I had with my cousins. And a couple I'd have had in some bars as I got older, bruh. No fights within the three ropes. No fights in the square circle. I never fought with USA boxing gear. You know what I'm saying? It's usually just knuckle up. So you safe from all that. I ain't got no statistics. I'm 0-0.
How old are you?
43.
Oh,
well, I'm
man.
42. I'll be 43 in February.
I need sparring tape from you because I got to be careful, man. Francis is like 13 years younger than you, man.
That means nothing to me,
What
bro.
the fuck?
You old as you.
Yes, it do mean something. Not everybody can handle someone that younger.
He don't look. He younger, but he move slower.
Just get the tape, man. Get the tape. You got just because you pound for pound don't mean you can't follow the rule. You got everybody.
Oh no! This gotta be tape, man. You know,
Everybody
that's
gotta get the tape, man. We gotta see you, Champy. Just like greatness. I need more tape before I approve that Keem fight, man. I can't, man. Not off no bag footage. Keem a killer out here. Keem out here killing dudes, man.
No, you'll have that soon enough, man. We trying to put something together now. I didn't think
Mario, he ain't even really been back. I think he fucking never been back right after that. Where is he? Telling you, man.
I just talked to Keem on here yesterday.
And that's what I'm saying. Ever since Keem fought Mario ain't really been back. That's what I'm saying.
Mario ain't been back. And I heard Mario on here like a week or so ago. What you talking about?
Yeah, off and on.
I mean, I ain't on here
off
like
and
that.
On. He's still going to therapy for them injuries.
Maybe he doing some other side training, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get right for the next.
It's them Keem injuries. When Keem pushed him down, he sprained an ankle.
I ain't see him get pushed. I mean, I saw him get pushed down with Keem's glove when he punched him. Is that what you're talking about?
Look, neither here nor there, man. Get that footage, all right, champ?
I got you, man. It's always say though.
Let me tell you, he was taking you lightly too, Stainless, and I had to tell him, I'm like, bruh, you know Stainless already started working. He asked me about glove sizes. He was taking you lightly, bruh. He was taking you lightly.
Well, don't put words in my mouth. I wasn't taking Stainless. I don't take nobody lightly. I don't take nothing in life lightly, brother.
I'm putting thoughts in the air.
Oh, okay.
Nah, man, it's like I told Francis yesterday. He can show up, or he can be a coward. Either way, I'm preparing for a good fight. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to train it and get mine in. So, you can bear with me.
The truth of the matter is, we gotta ask, bro. Like 8 border wars, and all of a sudden you like, yo, I want to fight France. You could have been made your debut. What you seen in Francis, like you cherry picking him.
If I'm being real, man, it's like I told Info and a couple of us other 40 and up cats, you know, the 40 and up club. I just want to get it in before I'm too old to get it in or experience it right, man. And right now I'm still pretty healthy, you know what I'm saying? I'm still physically active enough, you know, I go to the gym enough, I work out enough to believe, and I believe in myself enough, you know what I'm saying, to really challenge anybody. But, you know, Francis, he just be talking too much. You know, he just be talking too greasy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I'm a chef by trade, so I'm going to do something with all that greasy talking. I'm going to cook them up real nice for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm glad you got the truth out, champ. I got you got the truth out.
It's like I told you, you wasn't even on my radar, bro, but you be talking so greasy, it's like somebody got to shut this man up.
You want to do something about it? I feel you.
Yo, but
Stainless. Yeah, I mean, who? You know what I'm saying?
Stainless.
Now the border wars. You feel me?
But Stainless, has it crossed your mind that like you can lose to the 13 years younger man?
Yeah. It's crossed my mind that he's going to lose to me.
He just put out pad work with Doomy at the mansion, looking like a natural.
Yeah, he's looking like a natural something.
Oh, so you wasn't impressed with that at all?
Nah, man. Not at all.
All right, so let me ask you the question.
He looked like he was playing lacrosse or something when he was blocking Doomy shots.
Let me ask you the question this way, Stainless, to see if you're an honest man. Out of everybody whose pad work was up, out of everybody who you ain't already seen, right? You gonna tell me that he didn't have the most natural skill?
I can't say that because I haven't watched all of it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even off.
So you admitted once you seen Francis tape, you went straight to that tape.
No, you can actually thank JP for that. For some reason he chose to. He was like, oh, Francis, you know, on them pads, he was a killer, and then he was showing us the video.
He was a natural.
And after I finished laughing, bro, I was like, I can't take your word on nobody else after this, JP. Like you sound like Ness over there pushing some weird narrative that you just think I'm gonna believe because you say it. Like it's.
Oh, so you saying Francis ain't look good on the pads?
I'm saying just like just like me and just like everybody else that's never done this before, Francis needs some work.
I mean,
That's-
did he look like a natural though? I mean, you know,
Like
it's
a
all
natural,
good.
he looked like a natural soccer player, bro. Next up, sports.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
That's all it is. But yo, I didn't killed a lot of time, bro. And man, I missed y'all, man. That's like shout out to Izzy and J Mac. You know what I'm saying? Even Boss Hawkins. Say what?
Neutral Corner came for Francis. He said,
Oh, he stay on me. I know.
He said Frankie naturally fights like a girl with that pad work.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I thought when I first started, cause he did everything but pull his arm all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of flailed that mud.
Bruh,
I think he was blocking the shot. I don't know what he's doing right there.
You ain't gonna
But
tell me he ain't had more technique. You ain't gonna tell me he ain't
I'm
had
gonna tell
more
you this:
technique.
when I saw that pad work, I didn't feel any less confident than I did before. That's an honest statement.
King Born had great pad work, Ness.
Come on,
Tell him
man.
Stainless.
Come on, man.
King Boy just mad because I was doing that to him earlier on the back guard, like just talking straight through his car. He was like, y'all can't hear me. I was like, I can hear you. I'm just pulling a King Born on King Born. But y'all, like I said, man, I miss being able to talk with y'all. It's gone from like every other day to it feel like I ain't talked to y'all in like 2-3 months, man. So I just wanted to make sure I got it in. Border Wars 9 is out the way, and I didn't want to disrespect any other competitors in that. But we on the Border Wars 10 now, and it's my time. So I'm just making sure that I put Francis in check every day and let him know that he is being watched and being clocked. Don't sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in quarantine playing in your garage right now, you need to be working out. Because that's what I'm about to go do. So don't play yourself, man. Everybody telling me I need to be cautious. You need to be cautious too, man. Now, as I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you Francis. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Yo, Jermaine, New Jersey, what up?
Yo, what up, fellas? What up? Quick question, Francis, man.
What's up?
Francis, are you comfortable with Crawford and Spence not fighting?
Am I comfortable with who?
Yeah, are you comfortable with Spence and Bud not fighting?
Nah, I'm not.
If they don't fight?
No, I won't be
Not.
comfortable.
How many fights? How many fights do you think needs to take place before that happens, bro?
1, maybe 2.
Right,
Given that there is no
so you're not a
mandatories
straight-
that step up.
So you're not a straight Spence protector. Hey, yo, so y'all had any opportunity to see the video of Bud in the crowd and getting heckled and all that, and fans doing what fans do?
Nah, I didn't, man. Somebody sent it to me, but like it's fans, right? They gonna do, like you said, they gonna do what they do.
Absolutely. It just seemed like he was making his way to the ring. I think his homeboy said it, the other fighter that's in his camp, said they was making their way towards the ring. Don't know if he was getting in. That's speculation, but making his way towards the ring. And it got a little hostile out there. They kind of, slowed things up. And that might even have been the point where Spence goes, chill out to the crowd. But anyway, just wanted to bring that up because, I know Francis is part of that. He ain't getting the ring momentum. Lipinets for my man, Boots. Lipinets for Boots put him in the spot that he really wants to be in. I don't think you can ignore him if he gets a Lipinets fight under his belt. Thurman, though. Let's quick talk. Thurman. What does Thurman have to do to be truly relevant? Like, can he still be as relevant as he once was without getting a little a win under his belt, Ness? Does he need a win?
How he need a win? He need a win. He could knock out Ugas and be relevant again. He got to knock out. He ain't been one time in a long time, so he needs to bring that back. If he could knock out Ugas, that'd be good. If he can knock out Virgil Ortiz, that'd be good. If he can knock out Broner, that'd be good. Nobody's ever knocked out Broner. Nobody's knocked out Ugas. Virgil Ortiz is undefeated. You know what I mean? And they can make the Danny or the Mikey fight, and if he can knock either one of them out, he need a knockout though to get back serious, so people take him serious. They still think he fragile right now. That's the issue. They think he fragile and
Yeah, I don't think he's getting. I think the knockouts are done. I just need him to not be fragile and put on a good performance. Like that Josecito Lopez, like he told us that he wasn't ready to be back on the stage before the Josecito Lopez fight, and then he took the Manny Pacquiao. It was kind of like, all right, you just sold yourself off, bro, because you look like shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. He looked like shit. He survived the fight and took an L after that. So I brought up Thurman. Ness, let me know. Francis, let me know, because you're not gonna say it, but I'm asking you anyway. Does Thurman not resemble? Does Spence not resemble Thurman in his talking these days? Like I'm playing keep away. Like
of course, and that's what I said.
Right, you become the thing you hate.
He got the power. It's not even that you become the thing you hate. Is that when you get in the position, you do what was done to you. But thanks for calling in, champ.
And Treat the Incredible with a super chat. Bud and Bomac lied about that 10 million Thurman supposedly asked for. He said that was a straight lie.
No, but listen, when I said that, they told me Bomac said it's true. You know what I mean? And Intrigue sent me that video like 2-3 days ago, bro, but I ain't even get to see it yet. I know Intrigue be on everything, Thurman.
Yep.
What we got? We got Mr. PBC, Boomerang. No? You're not a Boomerang no more, champ? All right, he gonna say I ain't go to him this time either. Stainless, Boomerang.
Ash, what's the topic, man?
The topic still Van Heerden and Ennis, man. And the fact that Ennis needs to go ahead and knock this dude out to prove that he could really beat Crawford and Spence the way he be out here talking like he can.
You talking about Chris Van Heerden?
Chris Van Heerden.
Man, if he don't knock him out, man, I don't see Boots not knocking him out. That seemed like an easy win for Boots, if I'm being honest. Like Chris Van Heerden, he ain't never been on that level that I believe that Boots is on. But that'd be a good proving, showing of himself. You know what I'm saying, if nothing else, because Van Heerden will probably be the biggest name on his resume, if I ain't mistaken. So I like to see it. I mean, with this Bud and Errol talk, man, I gotta agree with my coach 704 at this point. Like until it happened, man, it ain't no use of me worrying about it.
Wait.
So,
704 is your coach?
I mean, that's my boxing bars coach. That's been my coach, and I still give him that respect because he keep me mentally ready. You know what I'm saying? And then Coach J Mac, that's my boxing coach. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's different levels for me,
So
man.
J Mac is
you know
your boxing coach?
Yes, sir.
Ain't Nashville pretty far from Texas?
I mean, we can do virtual, man. I got a trainer here. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy that I can spar with here, but he's like 6'2". So I'm gonna go out to Oklahoma. Probably January, February with Izzy, get some work. You know what I'm saying? So I'll send y'all.
Oh shit! How far is that from you? That's crazy. See, this is what I love right here.
It's a fight, bro. Like
coming together.
I don't want to say it like that, but I'm doing good for myself, so I can take I can take Izzy said lunch on him because I'm the champ. So you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go give me some work. You know what I'm saying, I see food on TBV right now. So
but
you know what I'm saying,
how far is that drive, man? Or you?
Bro, you know I don't drive, bro.
Oh, that's a flight.
I'm about to run your belly, fool.
You be making a weird statement. First you was gonna tap my ass, and now you gonna run my belly, bro.
Yeah, because you just don't understand certain things. Okay, we from different parts of the world, man. Different lingo.
Yeah,
it's all good. Don't make it sound silly,
That's
man.
what that
You
is.
sounded silly, man. But you talking about I'm food. You ever ate spoiled food? It runs your belly. You don't know about that? Okay.
Man, again, man, you be sounding weird when you talking, bro.
I know. Give Bama Bo his counterpunch, man.
Yo, let me get to some super chats real quick. We got, you said the intrigue one. Supermax said, shout out to Stainless for the fire track. Bro, that was fire. Let me tell you. I heard you. Yo, but
That
come
track
on,
was
y'all
fire.
use mad copyrighted music, man. That shit got me copyrighted all up and down, man. I was mad as fuck, man. I thought I could play that long shit. That shit was like 3 minutes of copyright. Yo, YouTube hit me up like, yo, what the fuck is all this shit? I thought because they mixed it, they would have, you know what I'm saying, like, fix that, man, because like that's how it is for my hustling. Like I got that right, so I could play it and not get flaggy flag. Y'all out here, man, for real. And Stainless, word is born. Do not use none of your producers no more. Use Justo or Dollar or an internal producer, because I promise you, every time I play a song, that motherfucker, yo, he counting. No, listen, he counting the views. It's not a license like that's my track. It's like he got a couple thousand uses of it, and he counting that shit. So every time I play it, I gotta dispute the shit because he fucking flagging me. This dude is never, what's his name? We gonna give him a bad review. Fuck that shit, bruh. That don't make no sense, man. You pay for this shit, you gotta consistently be like, yo, I got a license for this motherfucker. That shit is a headache. I'm never playing none of them songs again. Mario shit is clean. Champ is clean. This one playing in the back for whatever reason he don't flag it, but this probably his shit too. He out of control. That producer's no good, man. I'm gonna hook off on his ass. Bo and Bama, what up?
Yo, I did a counterpunch to give Stainless one piece of advice, and that's hey man, you can spar in Nashville. I currently live in Nashville, and I was going to pound for pound gym on Heerden Place, and every Saturday at noon they spar. You get in, all you gotta do is get in there. They're gonna make you stretch, run on the treadmill, make sure you ain't gonna get winded early or nothing like that. And then they spar the whole day. It's some MMA guys in there, but I mean, they just as dangerous as the kickboxing guys that's in there, who are just as dangerous as the boxers. And now, they ain't going to just stick you in there with a killer.
Bo? Ain't you 160?
I'm 170.
170, there you go. You could work with him, take it light on him, see what he got. Cause
I ain't no train, none of that. And if I fight, I don't go light. Like I ain't never been good at playing light. We're gonna have to put on headgear, gloves, and we're gonna have to fight.
Damn, no,
I mean
not fight.
He's 40. He's 40.
So
if I knock Stainless out, that's my favorite caller of all times. I'm not gonna fight my favorite caller.
But that's what I just said. Not a fight. You got to go light just to work him and get his heart rate up. Work him into it. He never sparred before.
Man, professionals can go. Professionals got gears. I ain't got no gears. If I get in there with Stainless, I'm gonna try to kill him.
What the fuck?
I ain't got. If I get in there with anybody, I'm going for the kill. That's why I don't be messing around with border wars, because I'm dead serious, man. I don't even play like that. You know what I'm saying? I love border wars. That's my favorite thing about TV. Stain is my favorite caller. I'm just giving him some advice. You can go to Pound for Pound Gym, or you can go to International Boxing. They got a lot of boxers out of that gym. It's just a lot of boxers, man. All weight classes. They got all the equipment. Only thing I haven't it's boxing gyms, but they ain't got no speed bags up here for some reason. I haven't been to one of the gyms with the speed bag, but they got everything else, double in, everything, maze bag, all that. Yep, and then I'm waiting on all the footage to drop. The other guys, some of them might have been at Border Wars, and they already have their recommendations for the list, but I didn't get to see all the fights just yet. So when everybody sees all the fights, then we'll put out the pound for pound list. I don't really expect much to change, you know what I'm saying, due to COVID. they've been hesitant to change things. But
Man,
I mean,
you made
see all the fights.
changes. You made changes, man.
All right, so check this out. This one thing that I got a pet peeve with you about. You fussed at everybody. Well, the committee. You fussed at the committee for like a year because Jose was still on the list after inactivity for a year. But Mitty or the Dominican Nightmare, Nestor Gibbs, hadn't fought in like a year. And
I fought this year. See?
February?
See how fickle you are? See how fickle you are? I fought in February 2020.
Did Mitty fight this year?
I don't fucking know about Mitty. I'm me. Trying to push me out the list, man. Push Mitty out. Push Jose out.
I don't have the power to push nobody out the list, but I will say
Francis trying to get on
in
the
February that'll be a year.
And push me, man. Francis trying to get on the committee and push me.
Nah, the only thing that can push somebody is skill and showing that they true pound for pound. It ain't no crooked nothing going on with this, man. This is one of the only legit things we got with
cherry pickers on the list, man. You put cherry pickers on the list. They ducking me.
Whoa. The list has a former professional in John Dazn, a.k.a. JD from Texas. Got Nestor Gibbs with the most knockdowns in Border Wars. Coach Mitty, he beat everybody easily, and he fight outside of Border Wars as well. We also have Marvin the Tank Furman. He 2-time pound for pound, Marvin Furman. And we also have Bishop, who knocked out Cole, one punch, the number one contender.
Bullshit. It wasn't
he was the number one contender.
It wasn't one punch.
Was he not the number one? Yeah, it was a bunch of punches, and then one finished his ass off. It was a bunch of fucking punches. You're right. Excuse my language. Sorry about that. It was a bunch of punches. You dang doggone right.
First of all,
all on the dot.
First of all,
he almost killed the man.
He shouldn't have got no credit for that. You're right. He almost killed the man. He shouldn't have got no credit for that. Because if I'd have fought him, I'd have killed him.
I feel like they gave him credit because, if I'm not mistaken, you made him the number one contender, Dr. Mafungo.
I ain't make him nothing. That's just what his record indicated, man. I couldn't do nothing.
So if his record indicated he was number one contender, and somebody knocks him out viciously, they don't deserve to be the last guy on the pound for pound.
Viciously.
Viciously.
Bruh.
He got dents in his. I hadn't even seen or heard from Mafungo since that night.
Well, that's because you ain't in the Border
Is he
Wars
okay?
chat. Hell yeah, he alright. Yeah, he alright. We was trying to make him
Border
the
Wars
Supermax.
Great.
He perfect.
It's a lot of beef in the Border Wars chat that normal boxing don't. I feel like if it's beef, I like it better on a Border Wars show to where everybody can hear versus people saying different things, you know what I'm saying, within the chat. It ain't building the hype like it would build it if we had a legitimate Border Wars show.
Well, we got a show.
You know,
every
you don't see
Saturday.
Errol Spence and Bud. You don't see Errol Spence, Bud, Danny, Keith Thurman. You don't see them in a chat or in a meeting together. Nah, when they beef, it's publicly, and that's what build a hype. I feel like the hype will be built, and people will watch what they say in public more so than in private, because they don't want to be too. I feel like a lot of stuff be said in that chat, just based off some things I heard that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather they say publicly. Man up and say that in the public. Let's build some hype.
Yeah, I don't know what you
I
talking
love
about.
Border Wars. I love Stainless, man. Go to pound. You want me to be specific?
Yeah.
So it was something that was mentioned about rails. You know. Do I need to continue?
Yeah.
It was something mentioned about his old lady or whatever. Know what I'm saying? Somebody mentioned, hey, ask your old lady, and he didn't take a liking to that. He kind of got upset. Maybe a couple of days ago. Man, I ain't in it for all that. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of beef there that doesn't go on in it. I ain't trying to call nobody business out, man.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm done, yo. I'm done.
That's that drama, man.
I'm good, bro.
Hey, yo, it must be juicy
yeah,
if
feel
that
me.
got leaked. If that got leaked, it's juicy.
It's juicy, yeah.
You see? You want
You know what I'm
it.
saying? And Real go hard,
He
too.
like, yo, put it out there. Because he want it out there. He want it out there. That's in the chat, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, Bo, I see you next time, champ. Listen, that's everybody. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one tomorrow morning. We out of here. Border Wars is taking over, y'all.
Hold on, I think Stainless got a counter punch. I ain't gonna do him like that. Yeah.
Stainless.
Yo, appreciate that, Francis. Yeah, Bo, I know about pound for pound. It's over there by the jail and shit. But shoot my language. But they focus more on MMA. That's why I'm not really going there. I got a cousin who used to be in MMA, Marday Weaver. You know what I'm saying? And, him and one of my best friends, they still train together. But again, they 6-footers. You know what I'm saying? I need to find somebody close to the Francis's height for my sparring. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like
and because but the guy I'm going to, like, he can train me and I can spar with somebody there, but again, they're all 6 foot, 6'2". You know what I mean? And I'm already paying for one gym. I'm not gonna go to another one on top of it. But I'm getting the offer for some free work with Izzy. Give me a chance to spend some time with one of my boxing brothers and get that work. I'm gonna get it. I want to have fun with it too. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gotta all be work and all serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time for that when we get in the ring. So I do appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the advice. I know about I ain't never been to international boxing. You know what I'm saying? I go to fighters boxing gym. This is ran by a guy named Billy Falco. But the guy I'm sparring with, his name is Scott Will. He was a Irish guy that was on a 2004 UK boxing team, so Olympic boxing team. So I got enough good work out there. I ain't worried about it. It's just finding somebody Francis's size. You know what I'm saying, that I need. So that's why I'm. You know, Izzy offered, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the invite. You know what I'm saying, and get that free lunch. But again, that's all I got. And if you listening right now or in the future, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Peace. Later.